using the Google Hangouts. This is actually the overall review. I sent out an invite to a selected few, those few that are involved in my team. So this is a great way to get you up to par with using Google Hangouts. I'm going to be using another great tactics in one of our honest products that I have available in my global entertainment business as well. I just sent out a shout out on that with an update news in there for those that are involved in the touch platform. You'll see that particular update. I put it in the group page here that I share with the Las Vegas team group and others that want to join the board as well. It's not selected just to the Las Vegas group as I'm reaching out to a global world. So therefore it's going to go global as well. So overall with this basically here, it's just to basically go over a few things here with the Google Hangouts. If you notice, if you hover your mouse over to the left side of the screen, on the very left side of the screen, you're going to see all type of options that you can do as far as, screen share, showcase, Q&A. There's a way to capture video or your pictures as well. How to add and make the settings, for example, you can make it, you would have to play around with the settings as far as spotlight, warm, smooth, original, and focused. You could change all those kind of interesting in there. There's a control room, and then there's a toolbox that you can use. You can always add more apps as we go along. Particularly in my suggestion for what works with me is using the Google Hangouts within a Google browser, not the internet browser or even Firefox. Internet Explorer seems to have too many entities in there as far as when it comes to hiccups and such. Firefox it's a hit or miss. If let's say Internet Explorer is doing an update, it won't be long before Firefox will eventually have an update. So I use the Google browser. It's just another type of browser outside of Internet Explorer. I've changed and moved away from the Internet Explorer a long time ago, moving away from the Microsoft world, so to speak, make it a little bit more easier, friendlier to use. Those that have used it know that you don't usually have a problem. I don't have a problem, and it just works best for me. Also, as a tip in there as well, when you're doing a Google Hangout, it's suggested not to have too many tabs, windows open, or other programs running, as your bandwidth may be played around with a little bit, or the video might start going a little wonky, and then this, that, thing, and the other. So I tend to just open up the browser. I go to the Google Hangout. So I select start a broadcast now, give it a title, write a simple description, send out my invites, invite as many people as I want in there so that they can view it. And then, of course, naturally, if they're incapable of getting on at that particular time, then I go ahead and I just send out that invite for a later time. So basically, that's just some of the tips that I have basically with a Google Hangout, getting involved in a new wave of marketing plan, which is revolutioning the greatest way with all the products in my global entertainment business. Is just going to eventually reach out to a lot of people, see how I'm basically getting to yes with my global entertainment business as well. Things that have worked for me, not afraid to share it, show it. Basically, a couple weeks back ago, I told you what is hashtag JDL. Hashtag JDL is just delivering what I do best, and that is your guru guide for all your needs and more, sharing tactics, tips, creative ideas, and much, much more. No one out there is doing this. I've chatted around with the best and the rest, and I tested it and see how well it worked, and nobody can touch pretty much what I've done with that. So those that are interested in learning more with that, feel free to drop me a line, leave your comments within this posting, or those that you can go ahead and drop the message right into the video. So you can leave your reply right back there, and I'll get back to each one of you about that information as well. So this was basically training review 101. And you notice that there should populate a Google chat room over to the right. I might have mine automatically open there. I'm sure you would see the chat area in there. You can type and we can ask. That's where, like, if I was to do, let's say, Q&A, let's just type, say, I'm going to go ahead and just knock that out of there. We'll leave it as far as the chat goes. So when I click on the chat, which is one of those boxes over there to the far left, as you come down, you'll see like the little blue screen. It looks like little writings, whatever. Now you can chat. We can, if you notice in there, I said, welcome to Streaming Live with JDL. So all the questions and answers can be answered right within there. And then there's other things in there as far as like showcase. If I wanted to do a showcase, I could do that as well. Let the options roll up, and then you'll see everything that I present in there in my showcase. Now, in order to have in there, it says add an item from a website, or you can put basically anything you want in there. I have a few in there that shows the items in there. And then if I want to add like a few other things that are in there, that are coming there. And then if I, for say, wanted to screenshot, if I wanted to share my page, I could do that too. Now you'll see the page start opening up here. You'll see exactly what I'm looking at as far as that's concerned. I'm going to go ahead and present it to everybody. And then that way there you can see basically, like I was saying, over here to the right, you see all that information. That's when you click up and through where it says showcase. So notice that says showcase. Then when I click on the chat, you notice that I now have the capability to chat live and all that good jazz. All that. So the showcase, to capture a page as far as the picture is concerned, it would bring up a page, so that way there I could take a picture, get rid of that for the time being. There's other in there as far as like changing the camera. It should open up a page in there. It's going to take it a minute to broadcasting settings, allow guests to join. Yep, broadcast the large video, see the audio, and another video page. No, new guest in my large, request may join. I leave all that in there because I can basically go ahead and in the options there, you'll see like in the little box, let me go ahead and stop viewing this page at this point. Now it brings me back to the screen where you can see me again. So there's a lot of things that you could do, and I'm also utilizing this in one of our platforms that we're using as well. I even came to a creative name as well, which is basically Touch Get-Togethers. Came to creative a different way to kind of introduce a great way of how to do training on with that with the group as well, testimonials, and a whole lot more. There's a lot involved that I've been working on in there. So I wanted this to reach out to the world, those that aren't quite involved yet into the Touch platform and my other products yet. So this way here, they can get involved as well. I send them a link. Once they get there and they get the special invite, I tell them just when they sign up and everything in there, just go back to the link that I sent, put it back in the browser, and it opens up, and they'll be able to view exactly what I'm doing here as well, and then share it back and hold the recording. And then I come back and I follow up here so that way there it can be viewed in my YouTube channel. So I have Streaming Live with JDL, I believe, in my channel, and there's a networking group in there as well, where I created as well in there. Came out to a few ways to just stay actively involved with everything that it is that I do, and stay together and working together. Came to some great and creative ways overall to come to getting to a yes, and working with the yes versus an overcoming the no's. No to me is new opportunities, so I don't even think about the no. And chances are, even though they say no now, they may say yes later on down the road. And chances are, it's just the timing is everything. Key, the time is actually the key to everything, I've noticed. So it's just about the timing. If you hit them at the right time, that's going to become a more of a better of a yes than anything else. If the timing is bad and it's off for them, then they're not. It's going to become a possible no later, great eventual future. Um, I was telling you always how I have my phone to utilize that goes straight to my email. So when they leave a text or even a voicemail, it goes right into my email. I can play the voicemail right from my email as well as read the text message. So as they come in, I can reply right from within my email. I'm in my email from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. So therefore, it just made it a lot easier for me. Okay, well, guys, I'd like to thank you for joining me at this time. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'd like to wish each and every one of my followers, friends, and the newcomers a happy Thanksgiving. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. Let's be thankful for everything that we have and have a wonderful holiday. And I will see you again soon, I'm sure. Be on the lookout for more great videos and great tips and reviews and training and much more. See why I'm your go-to guru guy when it comes to for all your needs and more, and how I'm coming to a yes with my global entertainment business, knocking it out of the park, and how this is going to go worldwide, global, and beyond. So with that, have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you.